I'll say, you got it!
Where did we?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back. And today we will actually be looking into what I like to call the Tiffany Wade incident. We're going to be diving into a story of love turned lethal, the Armond Hilton incident, aka the Tiffany Hilton incident. Depending on who you see as the victim in the situation, this is the full unflinching account of how a relationship built on trust shattered into complete violence, leaving a family broken and the city on edge. We'll cover every detail from the couple's tangled history to the brutal crime and its long-awaited resolution. Our story centers around Tiffany Wade, a 40-year-old woman from Philadelphia, born and raised in the city. Tiffany was a registered nurse, but her ambitions soared higher. She ran multiple successful ventures: a home care agency for the elderly, a hair extension line, a catering business that brought flavors and events all across Philly. As a mother of three, including a 7-year-old son who she shared with her ex-husband, Tiffany embodied resilience. She was an influencer as well, sharing her life on social media, inspiring others to grind and glow up, as she loved to say.
I know bitches be coming to this page like, when emotion gonna slow down? They'll never slow down. The traction will never stop. Every time you come to this page, I'm gonna have a couple more pieces.
Enter Armond Hilton, a 44-year-old man from nearby Chester, Pennsylvania. Armond's life was marked by crime from early on. His rap sheet included serious offenses like kidnappings, armed robberies, landing him in federal prison for years. During his incarceration, Armond made a fateful decision to safeguard his assets, his cash, his luxury cars, his properties, all from government seizure. He transferred everything to Tiffany, who was then his wife. She held it all in trust, or so he believed. Armond was released in early 2023, stepping back into freedom with expectations, but things had changed. Tiffany had divorced him while he was inside and remarried another man, a move that enraged Armond. More infuriating, she had flipped all his assets into her thriving empire. The money funded her businesses, cars, and properties were sold or integrated within her incorporation, and Armond demanded it all back. Tiffany, of course, refused, blocking his calls, cutting ties, and with what started as a partnership soured into accusations of theft and betrayal. Tensions escalated online. Armond flooded Tiffany's social media with menacing messages. One read, "I'm a psychopath. You ain't making it out of Philly." Others threatened violence explicitly, painting him as unhinged and obsessed. Tiffany didn't stay silent. She posted public warnings about his harassment, alerting friends and followers of the danger. But in a city like Philly, where domestic disputes can turn deadly, her cries went unheeded by fate.
I fat boy because I look at you different. Why the fuck am I being mom? I don't give a yo. If you ever was the top of the shit, I told you that.
I'm never son that on my level.
Oh, but
She ain't doing nothing for me, and she never been my same girl. She never been around that and no.
so if you quit bringing it up, bringing it up. So now I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm never gonna touch you again. I'm never going to fall in her. You married this kid, I'm throwing this fucking unit on everything I love. I'm going back to prison or everything. And I'm like, nothing gonna talk about that. I need to stop falling in your face. I definitely just want to feel over their tears. Stop falling in your face. Alright, to get me to hospital. Stop getting in your face before I chill. That's why I'm telling you, because that's the answer. I don't think it. Me, they play a lot of Armond and I really told them that. Wait, then I'm as a whole.
October 7, 2023, a Saturday afternoon that would forever scar North Philadelphia. At approximately 1:48 p.m., inside Platinum Cuts Barbershop on the 2500 block of West Lay Avenue, sorry if I butchered that, Tiffany sat casually chatting with patrons. Her 7-year-old son was by her side, an innocent bystander in what was about to unfold. Without warning, Armond burst through the door, gun in hand, fired multiple shots, firing at Tiffany at close range, striking her in the head, the torso. Chaos erupted. The customer was scattered. Tiffany collapsed, mortally wounded. She was gone. There was no hope for her at this point. Her young son witnessed everything, all the horror that just unfolded right in front of him, frozen in trauma. Armond didn't stop there. He robbed the scene, taking valuables from Tiffany and possibly others and fleeing on foot. Police arrived swiftly, but it was too late. Tiffany was pronounced dead at 2:04 p.m., just 16 minutes after the attack. The entire incident was captured on the barbershop surveillance cameras, providing chilling evidence. Armond, dressed in dark clothing, was clearly identifiable. The motive? A toxic mix of greed, rage, and jealousy over the assets that she gained throughout her new life. This wasn't just random, it was premeditated. Execution rooted in a sense of ownership gone wrong. This was a love of passion, betrayal, whatever you want to call it. In the aftermath, Philadelphia issued warrants for Armond, first-degree murder, robbery, violation of the Uniform Firearms Act, and related charges. A $20,000 reward was offered for tips leading to his capture. The FBI joined in the hunt, labeling him as armed and dangerous, but Armond just completely vanished off the face of the earth, slipping into the shadows of Chester and Philly's underbelly. For nearly 2 years, he evaded justice, leaving Tiffany's family in limbo. Although that all changed on September 4th, 2025. After relentless tips from the public, the case was cracked. Armond was arrested in Philadelphia. Details of the capture remain sparse, likely a low-key takedown to avoid resistance, but it marked the end of his fugitive run. Now, at 46 years old, he faces life in prison without parole if convicted, bringing some closure to the grieving family. Tiffany's legacy lives on through her children. Her daughter has spoken out, honoring her mother's entrepreneurial spirit and warning against toxic relationships. This case underscores the dangers of domestic violence, asset disputes, and unchecked rage, if we're just being honest. If you're in a similar situation, seek help. Resources like Domestic Violence Hotline are available 24/7. Therapy services are out there for people struggling with anger as well. Now with this story, it all depends who you view as the victim. Tiffany stole from the man and basically left him with nothing. She denied him back his assets, but at the same time, I don't feel like that was warranted enough for him to take her life as well. Like, it's not the end of the world. Sure, he was living a life of crime, and with his felonies, like, I'm sure he could have done something other than kill her, especially in front of his own child, right? I couldn't imagine how his daughter feels about how her, I think they only shared the son. So I can't imagine how his son feels like his dad is locked away and his dad just murdered his mom in front of him. Like, that, man, that is tragic. That is tragic. But hey, it's been your man Bosco. Thank you for tuning in. I'll come up with another story. I enjoy researching these kind of videos because, like, I mean, yeah, they're pretty interesting with what people have done out there. But until next time, you take care of yourself.
I'll say, you got A!
Where'd you